A warm welcome to our course on diversity and inclusion. D&I is a sizable challenge for any organization, especially those that have previously been less diverse and demonstrably exclusive. Treating everyone fairly to nurture talent, imbuing the corporate culture with true inclusiveness and equality while bringing new services to an increasingly discerning audience is but complex. Through this course, we intend to help organizations to implement diversity policies that will help instill inclusion, respect, and appreciation across the entire workforce. Firstly, we will define what is diversity and inclusion, and we look at how design thinking can help tackle gender bias in the workplace through designing equality. Now, organizations have come a long way in preventing intentional discrimination against women, but we will look at how can they also neutralize implicit biases that can sabotage women's advancement. Under diversity and inclusion in tech, we will look at diverse paths to technology leadership. And the question that we ask is, do IT organizations only want to hire technologists? Research shows that IT organizations are becoming more diverse in their hiring. In fact, they seem to proactively look for and recruit those who, through their strategic thinking and intellectual curiosity, are able to bring a fresh perspective to the table. Now, under the Closing the Tech Conference Gender Gap, we will look at the dearth of female speakers at tech conferences being a symptom of the industry's gender gap. Awareness and a bit of extra effort may go a long way towards alleviating the shortfall. And finally, in achieving gender equity in financial services leadership, we will look at how women are facing in the financial services industry. While the number of women leaders in financial services has risen steadily in recent years, more progress is needed to achieve gender equity. We will share more on our observations and research. Let's look at diversity. Diversity is any dimension that can be used to differentiate groups and people from one another. In a nutshell, it's about empowering people by respecting and appreciating what makes them different in terms of age, gender, ethnicity, religion, disability, sexual orientation, education, and national origin. Diversity allows for the exploration of these differences in a safe, positive, and nurturing environment. It means understanding one another by surpassing simple tolerance to ensure people truly value their differences. This allows us both to embrace and also to celebrate the rich dimensions of diversity contained within each individual and place positive value on diversity in the community and in the workforce. Each individual in an organization brings with them a diverse set of perspectives, work and life experiences, as well as religious and cultural differences. The power of diversity can only be unleashed and its benefits reaped when we recognize these differences and learn to respect and value each individual irrelevant of their background. Inclusion is an organizational effort and practices in which different groups or individuals having different backgrounds are culturally and socially accepted and welcomed and equally treated. These differences could be self evident, such as national origin, age, race, and ethnicity, religion or belief, gender, marital status, and socio-economic status, or they could be more inherent, such as educational background, training, sector experience, organizational tenure, even personality, such as introverts or extroverts. Inclusion is a sense of belonging. Inclusive cultures make people feel respected and valued for who they are as an individual or group. People feel a level of supportive energy and commitment from others so that they can do their best at work. Inclusion often means a shift in an organization's mindset and culture that has visible effects such as participation in meetings, how offices are physically organized, or access to particular facilities or information. The process of inclusion engages each individual and makes people feel valued as being essential to the success of the organization. Evidence shows that when people feel valued, they function at full capacity and feel part of the organization's mission. This culture shift creates higher performing organizations where motivation and morale soar. In simple terms, diversity is the mix and inclusion is getting the mix to work well together. Now, openness to diversity widens our access to the best talent. Inclusion allows us to engage talent effectively. So, together, this leads to enhanced innovation, creativity, productivity, reputation, engagement, results, which leading to better business performance. Organizations need to allocate the required resources and training in order to attract the right employees with the best minds and skills. In today's war for talent, this may require you to look beyond the traditional recruitment pool. This is what we mean by diversity in the workplace. The onset of globalization has led to a demographic shift with increased mobility in migrant workers traveling to the four corners of the globe for career progression and the need for a talented and skilled workforce, resulting in diversity becoming a key driver in economic growth across the world. The benefits of a diverse workforce not only provide social harmony at work for the employees, but also increases productivity and profitability that will help the organization to succeed in the global marketplace. Now, again, through this course, we intend to help organizations to implement diversity policies that will help instill inclusion, respect, and appreciation across the entire workforce. Moving on, in this section, we'll look at how design thinking can help tackle gender bias in the workplace.